What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another AFL video on this lovely Monday. Now, listen, we probably had the best comeback of the season this past weekend, North Melbourne against Collingwood. North Melbourne, who were absolutely smacking the hell out of Collingwood, lost the game. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, I watched like a bit of it. I watched like the fourth quarter of it. I was so disappointed. I was so disappointed, man. Cause I'm like, I don't think anybody expected this. I think it's probably one of the most unexpected results we had this season before North Melbourne blew the game. I couldn't believe they blew that game. But give credit to Collingwood, man. I think they scored 8 straight goals before. They scored 8 straight goals to charge them to victory. Hey, but shout out to Brisbane as well. Pretty high scoring game. But managed to get the job done. Did what we need to do against St. Kilda. And overall, man, just a good weekend. There are like a few teams that are like buys this week as well. But if you guys, any of you guys teams, they play this weekend, you guys let me know how you guys are feeling about that. I think we finished round 14, so you got about what 7 more rounds left until the end of the season, to the finals. Ooh. Anyway, we're up here to check out the most unlikely comebacks in AFL history just because of that. Because I'm just in like the comeback mood. The mood. Shout out to my boy Kalen. All credit goes to him, top tier. Shout out to my dog. Anyway, let's get it.
These are the biggest comebacks in AFL history. Games where teams were winning by over 50 points but choked their huge lead and ended up losing in the dying moments. In the 2008 match between Melbourne and Fremantle at the MCG, Melbourne found themselves down by 50 points at half time. When the third quarter began, Fremantle had a chance to pretty much ice the game. Dean Solomon faked out Colin Garland, jumped over him and took a ping at goal, but missed to the left. After that, Melbourne...
Hey, the move was still hard though. The move was still top tier.
Began to make a comeback. Aaron Davey made a centimetre perfect pass to Brad Green just over the top of a Fremantle defender.
That's a heck of a pass.
Green's kick from 50 out just made the distance, and he earned himself his second goal of the game. Soon after, Robertson also put his name on the goal kickers list. Matthew Bate marked the ball, ran 20 metres, and kicked to a leading Robertson, whose set shot went straight through the middle for a goal. This was just the start of Robertson and Melbourne's comeback. McDonald executed a great play, splitting the middle of the field and sending a low ball forward, ahead of Maloney. Maloney picked up the ball cleanly and passed it to Aaron Davey, who sidestepped the player and then struck it perfectly with his left foot.
Good kick.
By halfway through the third quarter, Melbourne had already cut Fremantle's big lead in half from 50 points down to just 25. Fremantle tried to score but kept missing, with 6 missed shots and no goals to show for it. Davey punished the Dockers for their misses. He marked the ball, broke a player's ankles, took 2 bounces, faked out another defender, and kicked a beautiful goal from 50 metres out.
Yeah, we have to look at his highlights. We gotta look at his highlights after this. We gotta check out the highlights.
That was Davey's second goal, and Melbourne was catching up. But after that goal, they missed 3 chances to score, and it was Fremantle's turn to punish the Demons. Matthew Pavlich really stepped up, scoring 2 goals of his own. His second goal came straight from the centre bounce, where Pavlich fended off McDonald and launched a huge drop punt from 60. It didn't make the distance, but nobody touched it on the line. It went through, putting Fremantle ahead by 32 points at 3/4 time. The fourth quarter started with a throw-in in Melbourne's forward 50 after Cameron Bruce sprayed his set shot. Sanderland's tap wasn't great, giving the ball straight to Maloney. It bounced right on the line and tumbled through.
Good goal.
After Brad Miller kicked truly with a precise set shot from 40 out, and Robertson did the same from closer in, Fremantle was only up by 9 points. But things went south for Melbourne's defence, as Farmer's goal-kicking skills were just too good. Robertson scored again from a set shot, but Pavlich quickly responded by taking an incredible mark and nailing the easy straight in front goal.
But you see like Robertson, Davies, and the gang, they are trying. They are attempting the comeback. Remember, Frio, it seemed like they are just hitting the timely goals.
Putting Fremantle ahead by 15 points.
Just to keep them at bay.
However, their lead was about to disappear. Green was unable to take the forward 50 mark, but the ball ended up with Robertson, whose impressive left foot snap landed him his third goal of the quarter and fourth of the game.
Robertson going crazy.
Soon after, Miller intercepted the footy, broke a tackle, and entered a low pass into Wanamiri. Wanamiri's drop punt was quite low, but went straight through. He then quickly got another chance by crumbing Stephen Dodd's spoil and slamming it through.
Right place, right time.
With a set shot from straight in front, gave the Demons an 8-point lead. The Melbourne team celebrated with joy, but the game wasn't over
just
crazy,
yet. Bro.
After Jeff Farmer and David Mundy missed their shots at goal, Matthew Pavlich marked the ball on the 50 with only a minute left. Wasting no time, he quickly blasted it forward, hoping for a sixth goal, but missed. When Farmer missed a soccer out of midair with just 5 seconds left, the game was basically over. Fremantle had just choked a huge lead of 50 points at half-time to the Melbourne Demons, who ended up bottom of the ladder by the end of the season.
He said what?
Had just choked a huge lead of 50 points at half-time to the Melbourne Demons, who ended up bottom of the ladder by the end of the season.
You did all of that, and you come up and you get the wooden spoon? That sucks. But listen, you have one of the greatest comebacks of all time now. Shout out to that Melbourne team. You have one of the greatest comebacks in AFL history. So, shout out to that Melbourne team, man.
What an upset. In the 2013 game at the Gabba between Brisbane and Geelong, Brisbane was way behind, trailing by 52 points with only 5 minutes left in the third quarter. It looked like they had no chance, but things quickly changed. Joel Patfull grabbed a mark that some thought shouldn't have counted, but it did, and he scored a goal for Brisbane. Their first...
I don't think that's a mark, Chad, you know me, I love my Brisbane boys. I don't know if that's a mark. Y'all let me know. I don't think so.
Since the second quarter.
I don't think so.
Right after, Daniel Rich got the ball from the middle and sent a long kick into Jonathan Brown, whose marking ability was too strong.
That's just ridiculous.
Brown nailed his first of the game with ease. By the end of the third quarter, Brisbane had cut Geelong's lead down to 38 points. Geelong's Stephen Motlop and Steve Johnson both missed chances to score early in the fourth quarter and pretty much win the game.
You can't do that against us.
Then something big happened. Steve Johnson's shank pass to a teammate hit the umpire, and instead of stopping the game, play continued. Brisbane took advantage of this, with Dane Zorko taking a successful ping at goal from 50 metres out. This play turned out to be far more important for the game's outcome than you'd expect. A minute later, Josh Hunt took a kick out of defence, aiming for Joel Selwood, but Brent Maloney plucked it with one hand instead.
Lefty.
Maloney then kicked the footy 60 metres, clearing the goal line for his second of the match. Not long after, the Cats needed to catch up because Brisbane was closing in on their lead. Jesse Stringer kicked the ball to the goal square in search of Tom Hawkins. Daniel Merritt defended well, but Stevie J got lucky with the bounce
right place, right time.
And scored easily with a simple running goal. With only 10 minutes left, the team faced a huge task. They needed to score 4 goals and not let Geelong score. The action kicked off with a centre bounce, where Leuenberger skillfully tapped the ball perfectly out in front of Maloney.
Hey, Iron Cap, you look like me out there. No cap. Recommend Chaz. Hey, if you think I'm lying, I got film. It's on the channel. Check it out.
Maloney dodged Joel Corey and took a long stab at goal from 55 metres out. The ball flew too high for Harry Taylor to get a hand to. 2 behinds from the Lions made it a 2-goal difference. Mitch Golby was up next. Ash McGrath's handball put Golby in a difficult position, but he still managed a quick low left foot snap and squeezed it in. With 2 minutes left and the Lions a goal behind, Rich quickly turned around, winded up his left foot and sent it to the top of the goal square. Unsurprisingly, his kick was powerful enough to clear the goal line, tying scores. That's when Geelong won the centre clearance and Corey's mongrel kick ended up with Tom Hawkins.
Oh my god.
With only a minute left, Hawkins tried to score, but he completely sprayed his kick to the right, almost out on the full, but he scraped it through for a minor score. It was very similar to his missed after the siren set shot against GWS in 2017. Staker started with the kick out, going straight down the middle. Rich then kicked the ball over his head towards the forward line, but Hunt was ready and marked it. Corey sent a centering ball into the 50, but Merritt stood tall. He quickly passed it to Yo, and then to Simon Black. Black almost got hunted down by Taylor Hunt, but just got the ball away in time. Patfull marked and swung into his right. The low ball was just marked by a diving Adcock. Wasting no time, he passed it to a running Dane Zorko. And Zorko's short chip found Ash McGrath. In his 200th game, McGrath had the chance to do something that every kid dreams of.
And guess what my boy did?
Kicking a goal from 50 metres out after the siren to win his team the game. And seal an epic late 52-point comeback.
Oh, that wasn't it.
His huge kick was a bit to the right, but then it started to drift back. Would it make it?
S. McGrath comes in, it's on its way, it's there!
The Lions team and Gabba crowd went berserk. After scoring 8 goals in the last quarter, the 15th place Brisbane Lions had just beaten the second to top of the ladder, Cats. What's the greatest...
Damn. You see, like, both teams, the Melbourne team and this team wasn't good. Hey, which comeback you think was better, man? That was unlikely. Very, very unlikely. Hope you guys did enjoy. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.